Good morning and welcome to Only in Sedona Yoga. My name is Jennifer. I'll be your guide. We're going to do a brief 10-minute upper body stretch. This is a great one to do after you've been hitting the gym, working that upper body, if it's arm day or chest and back day. So let's get started. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift up overhead. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Straighten that spine, expand, create space through those vertebrae if you've been compressing them while lifting weights. Inhale. And exhale, come into a spinal twist. Wringing out that core. Think of it like wringing a dish rag out. Pause here for a breath. And then just take your back arm up and over and start to open up through those right side ribs. Let's release back to center. Take another deep breath up. Stretch your spine long and twist around to the side. You're seated however is comfortable. You might be in lotus pose. Inhale that back arm up, stretch into that left side rib. Or you could just be like me, sitting in easy Sukhasana seated position. Whatever feels good for your body. And release it back to center. We're just going to take that right arm right across your chest. You're going to hold on above your elbow. And just take 2 or 3 breaths here. Kind of wiggle into it. Find a spot where you feel that shoulder stretch. Might help to take your head down slightly to the side. You can keep your eyes open or close them. I have mine closed because the sun's right there. Just switch sides when you're ready. Sitting tall, leaning that head to the side, feeling a good stretch in that shoulder. And let's release that and get into those shoulders a little deeper. So come back onto your all fours. We'll warm up with a few cat cows. Inhale, sink into the saddle of the back. And exhale, round as you expand. The top part of this move, as you're moving with your breath, should feel phenomenal on your upper back. You've been doing lat pull downs. And hold here at the top. Come to a neutral spine. Take that right arm. You're going to spread your knees as you sink back into child's pose and just take that arm underneath. Should feel a really good stretch in your shoulder here. A little deeper variation than the one that we did sitting. Feels so good, I could lay here all day, but let's come up and let's switch sides. So just come back to all fours. Left arm comes under. Look to that same side as you sink back into that child's pose. Let the weight of your upper body stretch out that shoulder. One more nice deep breath here. And come on back up. I'm going to turn around. You're not going to see me for a minute, but I want you to see what I'm doing with my arms. Spread your arms nice and wide. You're sitting on your heels, or if you want to take Sukhasana or even Lotus, you can. And you're just going to kind of go out like an kind of crooked helicopter. Bend those arms try to grab and bind behind your head if you can. You might have to take the one arm and kind of wiggle your other arm back. You'll find as you do this stretch that one side is definitely more flexible than the other. You might be sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, my palms are going to touch. And that's okay. Hold where you're comfortable. So you might be here, that's completely fine. But if you can, bind and look up, you'll feel a fabulous stretch in your shoulder and tricep. We're going to do that on the other side. You'll notice I need to wiggle around a bit on this side to kind of get that arm going where I want it to be. You can do the same thing. And then bind if you can, look up. Should feel so good to open up that upper body. And release it, come back to all fours. You know, work our way back around here. Let's throw in a cat-cow, just because it feels good. Come back to a neutral spine, tuck those toes, go back into your downward dog, and then either walk or hop your way up to the front of your mat. Surrender for a second, and then inhale your way up. Come to stand forward on your mat. Exhale your hands down behind you, and interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale here as you look up towards that beautiful blue sky. Exhale, take it forward. Let the weight of your head and neck carry you forward. Let the weight of your fists carry you forward. You should feel a really good stretch in your shoulders. One more deep breath here, please. And then bring your hands to the mat. Walk your feet in. Come into a squat. Then bring yourself down to sit. Let's finish with one final stretch for your biceps. Just bring your arm out in front. Grab onto your fingers and your wrists and stretch back. Smile. Studies have shown that when you smile, it actually does help to change your mood. So if you're ever feeling a little down, try smiling. And release. Bring your hands to heart center as we close our practice with a namaste. My name is Jennifer. Thank you so much for watching Only in Sedona Yoga. If you enjoy this video series, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Have a beautiful day. Peace.